think we had traitors among us this whole time.
Have you seen those Mothman cultists yet? Straight out of the loony bin, I tell ya.
Orlando is very charming, but to be honest with you, I'm not really sure why they're helping us.
Nothing's ever simple. All right, 10 secs to take a breather.
Is there something happening downstairs? I'm not sure what all the commotion is.
How would things be different with a normal family?
The neon lights, forbidden delights, come have it all, right here in Atlantic City.
Hey, you got a great voice, lady. Wish I could stay awake to hear it.
Excuse me? Just who do you think you're speaking to?
Oh, shut it, Connie. You're always starting crap.
I got the right to say what I mean. Your fancy jazz is putting me to sleep.
Really? Now I don't know what indignities you and Miss Country Thrift Store are forced to survive out here.
Hey, I scavenged these threads from Charleston landfill, fair and square.
You're living in a bubble, lady. The wasteland ain't no place for some schnazzy pre-war nightclub.
Get out of my club! Get out! Out!
Whoa, jeez Louise. You don't have to tell me twice.
By the way, your singing sucks anyway.
The nerve!
Well, that was embarrassing. Welcome to the Rose Room. Anything to drink? I apologize on behalf of my mother. We'll have enough trouble getting people in here without her immediately scaring them away. To be honest, this is more turnout than I expected. Which is welcome, of course. I mean, I just hope the rest of them are friendly. Anything to drink? That would be a beer, because stock was on me, just behind the other 100 things on my to-do list that nobody else is doing. Sorry, it's not your job to hear me complain. It's your job to relax, have a drink, and enjoy the music. So, what can I help you with? There's another question for my dear mother. We just moved here from the coast, Atlantic City, which, believe it or not, is doing pretty well compared to, everywhere else. Over there, Mom was an entertainer. It's what she does, what she knows. I don't think she's woken up to the reality of what the rest of the world is like out here. See, that's, why does anyone move, really? To see new sights, make new friends, get a fresh start. Could I offer you another drink? Yeah, I really could. My mom thought we weren't going to have any trouble tonight, but the crowd I've seen so far, I have my doubts. Big ones. If you feel inclined, could you keep an eye out? Maybe, if it's necessary, handle a fight? But keep a low profile about it so Mom doesn't freak out. I'd really appreciate it. Right, of course not. I wouldn't expect you to. Head's just all over the place lately. This is what I can spare. Go ahead and join the audience. If nothing happens, then, you can enjoy the show just like everyone else. I hope that's the case, but better safe than sorry. And thank you. I do really appreciate the help. What's your pleasure?
Hello, folks. Rowdy looking bunch out there. Well, as I say, there's no better cure for a long day than some snazzy tunes. Sit back and enjoy.
I can't listen to this baloney no more. Let's light this place up.
God damn it!
Everyone,
Did
duck!
you see me give the goddamn signal?
The hell was that? No Pomeranian!
No!
All the people in the world making a weakling like you.
No, you killed the wrong man today!
My patience is running thin, and it was already like...
What is happening?
They were simple instructions. How hard is it to follow simple instructions?
A Russo won't go down without a fight.
Why am I always dead?
Why don't you ask this guy before he croaks? Welcome to the Rose Room.
I mean, really? What does on my signal mean to you? Does it mean whatever the hell you want? Well, screw you. But thank you. It shouldn't be so goddamn difficult to execute a basic plan. It was simple. Wait for all the Russos to be in the room together. Shoot on my signal. Couldn't follow either one. Almost makes me happy to be put out of my freaking misery. Wouldn't you like to know?
Whoever it was, they're wasting their time sending you all this way.
Hey, I told them the same thing, lady. Starting to think they wanted to get rid of me, too.
Vincenzo, what did you do?
What? Really? You of all people are gonna point your finger at me?
Guess every one of you nutsos has a reason to be afraid of payback from Atlantic City. Sleep tight, Russos. I may not be the last to come for you.
Just nonsense is all it is. We can't let them scare us.
We don't know who they are to begin with.
Don't act like you're above all this. For all we know, someone at City Hall has it out for you.
I can't even begin to tell you how little you know about me and City... Shit, Abby, are you okay?
Must have left something. Where did I screw up? Get away from me. They know. I thought I covered my tracks. They're gonna come back. They're gonna...
What are you talking about?
She's got the shakes. Could be she's danced with the devil. You're my own mom. Don't talk to me like...
Crap. I think you're right.
Those who fancy themselves part of the Atlantic City high life have access to a special intoxicant. They drink the devil's blood. I should have paid more attention. Must be the stress of the move got to her.
You say that now? All of this was your idea. We're so busy dealing with your problems, there's no room for anyone else.
Is that really how you feel, Vincenzo?
Yes, It is 100% absolutely how I feel.
After everything I've done for us, everything I've sacrificed. Unbelievable.
Crap. I think I went too far. Sorry about all this. I was right to expect trouble, just not this much of it. I really appreciate that. Just, please go talk to my mother for me. It was a bad time to set her off. Right now, we just need to figure out how to help Abby.
Must have left something. Where did I screw up?
Thank you. I know you'll have better luck than I would.
It's so cold.
Opening night is a failure. I offer drinks, games, music, more excitement and luxury than this dreary mountain range has ever seen. And what do I get? An audience full of hitmen, a strung-out daughter, and an unappreciative son. Just ridiculous. Nothing makes sense anymore.
What was that?
Need me? The last time they needed me was when they were in diapers. Those unruly children learned the gift of language and have used it to complain ever since. Of course he does. And I'd like one thing in the last 20 years of my life to count as a success. Is that so much to ask for? Fine. I'll come downstairs and help. The extra moment of peace isn't worth delaying the inevitable. But it's not like I'll be able to do anything anyway. And just what are you implying? You don't know anything about me. I did what was necessary to survive in a cutthroat industry full of insane people. If they'd come after me for that, let them. Do me one favor first. Go upstairs and let my husband Antonio know what's happening. He may not understand, but he should at least be told.
They're gonna come for me.
Pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the Russo's Haven. How do you like the festivities? Blood of the devil? No, that doesn't sound like something anybody should be drinking. What should you do? About what exactly? I can't help you if you don't tell me what the problem is.
Cold.
Hitman? What hitman? Have you been watching too much television? My daughter. You know, I still remember catching little Abby with a pack of candy pilfered from the convenience store. So clever. Yeah. And so stubborn. I never thought that she would,
What was that?
Were we talking about somebody? Going already? But you just said hello. Have you met my kids? They're little scamps.
gonna come for me? Who are you?
You're back.
Get away.
Thanks for that. Look, I've done some thinking. Devil's blood is highly addictive, and withdrawal is dangerous. It could even be fatal. We're hundreds of miles away from anyone who knows what to do about this. Doctors here are only going to know about regular chems.
What
A
was
doctor's not good enough anyway. We need the blood. This isn't like any other chem. When you dance with the devil, you either keep dancing or you get burnt to a crisp. Oh.
I'm so
Oh, my darling girl.
Say, you don't happen to be on good terms with the refuge, do you? That's a boon we really need right now. I need to ask you something crazy. Because you don't really know us, and really, from what you've seen so far, have no reason to trust us. But my sister is in trouble, so I'm going to ask. Could you fly to Atlantic City and bring back a dose of Devil's Blood?
You make the second part of that sound like a simple ask.
I did say it was crazy. But please, and I really mean it, it'd be a bad idea for any of us to go back there right now. If newcomers like us could even negotiate a flight in the first place. You're not joking, right? Oh, you can pull this off. Abby needs you to.
Get away.
Please, just let us know as soon as possible if anything goes wrong. I'll do whatever I can for her in the meantime.
Are these operating hours? You know what? It doesn't matter. Just
What was that?
Scene.
Evelyn Russo, nursing cheap vodka in a shack amidst the hills of absolutely nowhere. Oh, how the stars have fallen. They're gonna come for me. I'm so cold.
what is that?
If you're caught out and about with no place to go, the responders have an outpost in Flatwoods.
you see anything that requires attention, do let me know.
God, but I got a hankering for a fussfungal. That
Hungry?
robot got
Esme's
break
always
down.
cooking something good.
I don't have a hizzy. Someone will surely come along and fix it any moment now.
As I've said, Mrs. Russo, the facilities are available to responders and refugees.
I am responding to a need to save an addict from the terrifying consequences of indulgence.
I suppose I deeply apologize for the commotion, darling. We do strive to make every visit to the White Spring a pleasant one.
Finally, you've arrived. I was resigned to having to convince this lunatic that my daughter is dying all by myself.
Do you know this woman? Ah, wonderful.
I believe an apology is in order.
Apologies are ordered to those who deserve them. Nonetheless, it behooves the refuge to help those in need. Perhaps you could provide more coherent details regarding this woman's conundrum. We've heard the name. The stories place it as something rather more dangerous than your average chem.
The High is legendary, reserved for the upper crust of idiots who live in America's playground and still manage to get bored.
It is your daughter we're talking about helping, right?
Oh, give Abigail a break. The move has been stressful for her.
In that case, you will be happy to hear that the leaders of Atlantic City are sponsoring travel for visitors. You might speak to Mr. Jeremiah Hopkins about it, if you haven't already. He has a booth out in the common area, beside the stage. So long as you're willing to provide assistance to the locals during your travels, you may fly to Atlantic City whenever you'd like.
Incredible. Was that so difficult?
You're graciously welcome for the flight, Mrs. Russo. Now I'm afraid I have other duties to attend to. Lennox shall be happy to board you once your preparations are complete. Excuse me.
It baffles me how you're able to deal with that person. I mean, where are they from? The 17th century? Oh, you were you? And what was I supposed to do? Just leave my daughter's fate in the hands of some stranger hundreds of miles away? For all I know, you might throw back the blood at your first opportunity. Then you'll find yourself splayed out naked on the boardwalk 2 days later, choking on your own vomit. I suppose the showman would dispose of you before letting you bare your cheeks on their turf. And then where would that leave me? And Abigail? Wonderful. I'll be having a drink at the bar until our departure. I'll need it to get me through that dreadful flight.
Excuse me! Sorry to interrupt you. I just heard you were going to Atlantic City and it's not safe there. There's a monster. I saw it. People keep going missing. That's why I left.
You're not mouthing off about some Jersey devil, are you? What a load of hogwash. My parents told me that story when I was a child to scare me into submission. Well, it didn't work. And no Jersey devil has snatched me from my bed.
It's real, I swear! They're siphoning its blood and turning it into a drug. That's why it's so angry now.
Marketing tactics. What would you name a chem that's supposed to be the ultimate temptation? Would you call it
Innocent angel milk? Siphoning blood. Huh. No sensible business person would put in all that effort, even if the Jersey Devil was real.
Loud tourists, low-tier entertainers, showgoers on their way home from the pier. The devil swoops down from the sky and swallows them whole.
The perfect cover story to disappear anyone inconvenient. That devil almost got me too! Oh, good thing I fled to the mountains!
At least I warned you. Better for my conscience. Keep your eyes on the skies. Be careful. You never know what's out there.
Don't tell me I'm holding you up. There's windshield polishing and luggage loading to do, isn't there? No way I could go up 10,000 feet sober. Flying machines are just floating death traps.
I can't look at harbors and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in. No. Papa, don't you fence me in.
That's the last time I try to reason with us. Oh, did it always smell like this? You would think in a city people could find a civilized place to relieve themselves. Oh. Very funny. There's more chance to see a pirate ship flying over this city than some kind of winged goat. The best bet I can give you is a fellow named Stanley Soriano. He spends all his free time at the High Rollers Lounge in the Neapolitan Casino. Stan is a weak link. Make him feel important, and he'll serve up practically anything on a silver platter. Don't wait up for me. Or actually, do. One should always have an escape plan.
Slots again. That grifter's gonna ruin our reputation around here. What, do I look...
This is the most happening place in AC. Why those Munies want to stay in their gross little hovels beyond me?
Are you visiting too? Do you know if it's happy hour?
I've got my lucky charm.
Apocalypse out there, paradise in here. Well, close enough. Have you been down to the aquarium? Oh, it's a marvel.
Man, I could go for a ripper. Not the chainsaw kind. The one with a bun and all the toppings.
I should get out and clean my head. One more time.
Beat it. I'm not your tour guide.
Personal space mean anything to you? Tell you what, this whole neighborhood's my personal space.
Still no luck. I should get out and clear my head.
Go. Head down.
One more time.
I'm not from around here.
My luck is changing tonight.
I love your vacation wear. Think I'll head down to the...
Word around the club is that Concerta's been
Head
overstepped.
down to the pier and catch a show.
You've got all the Vegas you need right here in AC.
Kill a guy?
Become a myth around here since they put the Gavone with the belts in charge of the books. You gonna make a necklace out of those caps? Or you gonna invest wisely as the Neapolitan?
What does it take to get made? Just kill a guy and then the mob shows up to recruit? Catch a show.
How's your luck?
With all this
I
free
haven't hit the
time
jack-
and no working television.
How come the Munis need so much money? What, you gotta pay the electricity a cut or something?
Man, I could go for a ripper. Not the chainsaw kind. The one with a bun and all the toppings.
Isn't this place too good to be true? Nah, I'm worrying too much.
Lots of shoot.
This place is a pocket of paradise. Closest we're gonna get after the war.
the Munis.
Lots of shoobies around here lately. Think there wasn't a war?
All this talk of bogies crawling out of the barrens. What's a plant
That
gonna
name
do?
will be the death of me.
Grow at me?
Everyone's in a twist over Concerta giving orders. How do I feel?
My
I don't
pa
care.
was a made man, and his pa before him.
Tonight it doesn't. I've got my lucky charm.
How long it'll be before the Don shows his mug again?
I think I'll head down to the pier and catch a show. You have to try the cocktails at Quintino's.
You have to try the cocktails at Quintino's. Think the Munis really have everything handled?
Hey, good shot, Kemper. And Dim fancies himself the leader of AC. Like some old farmer's
I can't believe that show last night. Ugh, so barbaric.
How come the munis need so much money? What, you gotta pay the electricity or cut or something?
My luck is changing tonight. Have you been down to the aquarium? Oh, it's a marvel! Isn't this place too good to be true?
Losing Antonio was a big hit to the family. Oh, I can't
Be
believe that
honest.
rat ran out
Do
on
I
us.
look like it's who I
The house always wins, eh? Well, not tonight it doesn't.
I've got my lucky charm.
Stay clear of the barons. Ain't nothing there but demons that haven't showered since before the bomb.
I think I'll head down to the pier and catch a show.
This place is a pocket of paradise. Closest we're gonna get.
Driving. Seen one too many. Rolling out of the barracks. What's a plant gonna do? Grow at me?
Man, I could go for a ripper. Not the chainsaw kind. The one with a bun and all the toppings. One more time. Hey, I see more of the barons in the city.
So you think the munis would hide?
Much money. What? You gotta pay the electricity a cut or something?
Shootings around here lately. You'd think there wasn't a war.
Think I'll head down to the pier and catch a show.
Maybe I should join the munis. Do something useful for a change.
Hey, I need a fat sandwich, quick.
This place is a pocket of paradise. Closest we're gonna get after the war. What you gotta do to cop a taste of devil's blood? I'm not rich or famous. Not yet, anyway.
Ugh, so barbaric.
Know one thing I don't miss? Driving.
Never have a kid.
Mine keeps asking. Wonder how long it'll be before the Dodge. Don't shake hands with Sal.
Fancies himself the leader of it.
So, this city's... Don't bother me. I'm on vacation.
Plug up the basement in the Neapolitan.
Yeah, I see more of the barons in the city. You'd think the munis would hire a guard. I love your vacation wear. Closest we're gonna get after the war. Heard some gunshots earlier. Sounded like they were coming from the edge of the city. Maybe we should be worried.
Think I'll head down to the pier and catch a show.
My luck is changing tonight.
Become a myth around here since they got the Gavone with the belts.
How come the unis need so much money?
Somebody got
one more
a
time.
proper taste of devil's blood.
Keep your
I'm not
nose
rich
clean,
or
kid.
famous.
How's
Not
your
yet,
luck?
anyway.
I haven't hit the jackpot.
This is the most happening place in AC.
Royal Flush again? You must have the angels on your side, my friend.
You mean you don't see it, Stan? He's playing. Ain't nobody got that kind of luck.
Oh, come on. You know I'd never play you, Stan. You're the man. You know what I love most about you, Stan? How much faith you put in your friends.
This is ludicrous.
Oh, now what you gonna do that for? You really think he was playing me?
Come on, Stan. 3 royal flushes in a row? You grab that cash and take care of your family. I'm headed out.
Word of advice. Any wise guy starting trouble around here ain't...
This, you looking at something? Whoa there! Now I can hook you up with all kinds of camps. But as for the blood, what makes you think a nobody like you should get access to Atlantic City's most sought-after camp?
I gotta tell Joey to plug up the basement in the Neapolitan. The overgrown are getting in again.
Buttercup. That name will be the death of me.
How come the Munis need so much money? What, you gotta pay the electricity a cut or something?
Well, since you're so keen on helping Stan, maybe there is something you could do for me. You know why I spend my time in the High Rollers Lounge. Ambition.
What did the pa before
My
that
fortune's
pa?
waiting in these walls. I'll give you a chance to help me find it. Take some of my caps and bet them at my lucky slot machine. This is a daily ritual, you see. A crucial one. But it takes me away from my place here at the lounge.
This is the most happening place in AC. Why those Munis want to stay in their gross little hovel is beyond me.
That you will. And really think about what you're doing, huh? The significance of it.
How come the Munis need so much money? What? You gotta pay the electricity a cut or something?
You gotta respect those showboys for going all in. It's a constant brush with the big guy in the sky for it.
I need a fat sandwich, quick.
Glittering gold.
Pa was a made man. His pa before him.
Apocalypse out there, paradise in here.
Payday's
Buttercup. That name will be the death of me.
Tim fancies himself the leader of AC. Like some old farmer's gonna whack him.
So barbaric. Still can't believe that show last night.
think there wasn't a war?
Mayor Tim fancies himself the leader of AC? Like some old farmer's gonna whack him.
My pa was a main thing, and his pa before him, and his pa before him. Wait, what did the pa before that pa do?
My luck is changing tonight!
Place in AC. Why those munis want to stay in their gross little hovel is beyond me. What's that cologne you're wearing? Oh, they freeloader? Slots again. Grifter's gonna ruin our reputation.
Before dark. There's a few too many boogeymen around here.
This place too good to be true.
Man, I could go for a ripper.
There's a few too many boogeymen around here.
Joey, plug up the basement in the Neapolitan.
Antonian was a big hit to the family.
You here to bet big or
Ran
what?
out on us.
House always wins, eh? Well, not tonight it doesn't. I've got my lucky charm.
Fancies himself the leader of AC. Like some old farmer's gonna whack anybody.
Still no luck. I should get out and clear my head. But
Every day I see more of the barons in the city. You'd think the munis would hire a gardener.
It's an AC. Why those munis want to stay in their gross little
I think
hovel?
I'll head down to the
Yeah,
pier
me.
and catch a show.
what's it take to get made? Do I just kill a guy and then the mob
You've been
shows
eating
up
that
to
slop
recruit?
the munis are feeding you? Quintino's has actual edible food.
My luck is changing tonight.
So, this city's run
What's
by
that
a
look for?
circus, a
You trying to
godfather,
wrestle?
and a bunch of underpaid city workers. And we're expected to believe they get along?
Still no luck. I should get out and clear my head.
I gotta get home before dark.
Yeah,
There's
one
a
more
few
time.
Too many boogeymen around here.
Isn't this place too good to be true? Nah, I'm worrying too much.
Still no luck. I should get out. Clear my head. One more time.
All this talk of bogeys crawling out of the barrens. What's a plant gonna do? Grow
Don't ask me for
acne?
directions. I'm not from around here.
Don't shake hands with Sal. Man's constantly sweating through his palms. It's gross.
Jubies around here lately.
All this talk of bogeys crawling out of the barrens. What's a plant gonna do? Grow at me?
Hey, I could be a showman.
I'm real good at it.
You know, one thing I don't miss. Right.
Still no luck.
Tim fancies himself the leader of AC. Like some old farmer's gonna whack anybody.
How come the munis need so much money? What, you gotta pay the electricity a cut or something?
The basement in the Neapolitan.
A myth around here since they put the Gavone with the belt.
Get home before dark. There's a few too many boogeymen around here.
You're not a high roller, so scram.
They gotta tell Joey to plug up the basement in the Neapolitan.
No
The
entry.
overrun are getting in again.
You'll pay for that. There's no right. Pray for me.
How come the munis need so much money? What, you gotta pay the electricity a cut or something?
So, how'd it go? Come on. Tell me I hit the jackpot. What? Tampered with? You mean all those years? All those cats? How could this be? Looks like I may need to find a different lucky slot. I've seen other ones with screwdrivers in them. I got a good feeling about those ones. See, it's like someone's trying to ward people off of them. Keep away from the winners. You taking notes? Nah, thanks for the assistance. Playing even a small part in Stan's grand ambitions is something to be proud of. And I'd say it makes you ready for a taste of the best our city has to offer. But first, you'll have to prove yourself trustworthy. Provide service for the family, and you'll be rewarded. Cross the family, and you end up on our hit list. See, a young showman known as Zaid stole some blood from our stores a few nights back. He's got a show on tonight. And those who don't respect our rules don't get to live freely. You want the blood? Then that show don't go smoothly. And Zaid gets the message to never even dream about stealing from us again.
This is the most happening place in AC. Why those munis want to stay in their gross little hovel is beyond me.
Sounds like we have an understanding. Now listen carefully. You're gonna have to get backstage somehow. Maybe by posing as a cast member. That's your best shot at getting access to Zaid. Once you've got an opportunity, It's up to you how you want to deal with him. I'll meet you outside after the show. Don't disappoint me. Capiche? They let you in to see me, did they?
What? You gotta pay the electricity a cut or something?
Looks out there. Paradise in here.
Think the Munis really have everything handled? I mean,
So they've got less scabs than last week.
Be honest. Do I look like a tourist?
So much rehearsal. Ugh. Maybe we should all just improvise. Looking for something
Shine
extraordinary?
brightly. You never know who's watching.
Upward. There are no limits.
Careful out there. Anything that crawls out of the Pine Barrens is absolutely nasty.
what's somebody gotta do to cop a taste of devil's blood? And not Mitchell.
Do you know if it's happy hour?
Don't you love the sea breeze?
Welcome, welcome. Here to be amazed, shocked, and entertained? Well, tonight, as our lucky 13th customer, you will get all of that and more for free. Congratulations. Ha! What a funny question. We showmen put on performances of all kinds. Our first and only priority is giving you an experience you will never forget. So, open your mind and prepare to be amazed. That it is, opening night for our shining young star. Please head straight inside to the stage and take care not to enter restricted areas. We may be a bit late tonight, as we are still awaiting the arrival of one of our cast members. The show simply cannot start without our star clown. Trust me, they are worth the wait.
I can't remember my lines. It's better to surprise them.
I gotta head home before.
Heard some gunshots earlier. Sounded like they were coming from the edge of the city.
It's the soul that's oversized, not the shoe! You got something to say? What? You got something to say? Watch who you're staring at!
Waiting around will be the death of me. Every second without laughter brings us closer to death.
Dibbles? Is that finally you? Late on opening night? Who hired you? Was it me? Will be served on a plate to the ravenous masses with their vicious, quivering jaws. Oh, get to the stage already! They await your opening act! I'm not ready yet. I can't be seen like this. Not just a show, a masterpiece, an indelible memory. Go now, before our audience turns rabid. They must be starving.
We're all just mimes in a soundless world.
And now, for your opening act, please welcome to the stage the funniest, the wackiest, the most diabolical Star Clown! This zany jokester never shies from a good gag, even at their own expense. But why don't I let them show you what I mean?
Love it! That's a good one!
Fun fact! Nothing stimulates a clown's appetite more than a hearty laugh. A hungry clown will prance and frolic to earn a mouthful of their favorite food, delivered with enthusiasm by their jovial leader. Please welcome this giggle of clowns to the stage and bear witness to their feeding frenzy!
I'm hungry! Where's my pie?
I'm hungry! Play rough. Good one.
Please feed me! I'm hungry! Aim for the face! Go for it! Scrumptious.
Hey! This isn't diet!
You satiated my appetite! Hey, this
And
is a
now,
diet!
for a classic trick with an explosive twist. Watch as this deviously dexterous merrymaker juggles live grenades!
Oh my god!
What's going on?
Ooh, that looked like it hurt. We'll be passing out warm towels to wipe any blood off. Let's give it up for our star clown!
You! What are you doing here? You followed me, didn't you? You better explain yourself. Well, if you're so interested, then fine. You weren't supposed to know about all this, but there's no avoiding it now. I used to be the star around here. I deserve to have it back. That stage is mine. I'm taking it from this up-and-coming nobody to remind this city exactly what they lost. Or at least, that was my plan. You being here really puts a damper on things. You and Vincenzo have that situation handled. This family has never needed me. Antonio was always busy, and Abigail followed him like a dog. Vincenzo handled everything around the house, but the crowd. They always loved me. I gave them something. I still have more to give. I get rid of Zaid before the final act. Indispose him, mind you. I'm not a murderer. I go on in his place. Put on the show he was meant to. No safety protocols. I prove to the city that if it's truly what they want, I too can evolve. That I'm still worth something. Then you understand why I have to do this. It's my only chance. I'm nothing without it. Oh, you're not, are you? And who are you to make that decision for the both of us?
Is that Evelyn Russo? The disgrace? Oh, Mother has to hear about this. She's gonna send the whole city after you.
Wait! Come back here, you pathetic nobody! Shit. I didn't expect them to raise the alarm so soon. Well, that throws all my plans out the window. I don't have much time before every showman on the boardwalk is chasing after me with a machete. Before I go, at least indulge me in what exactly it is you're planning. So, it's dirty business. Well, nothing new in this city. Now, the final act of this little show involves the star clown, you, throwing knives at poor Zaid against a decorated backboard. There's an obvious option there if bloodshed doesn't make you, queasy. But we do know the showmen take cheating very seriously. And it just so happens that Zaid wears a protective vest underneath his costume. Puts a sour taste in my mouth, knowing exactly how that feels. But it's the showmen who are delusional, not Zaid and I for valuing our own lives. I'll leave the job to you. I need to scram before Charlotte's loyal human dogs sniff me out.
We're all just mimes in a soundless world.
A night of heart-throbbing classics. Where would we be without them? For hundreds of years, art has risked heart and soul, life and limb. So I close with one last visceral threat. The curve of blade to neck. Tantalizingly close. Assistant! Master of laughs! Let loose! And don't you dare gut me! This? It isn't at all what it looks like. My costume. The layers! Boo! Oh, it's over! Mother! It's over! How could I have fooled myself? They all see it. Oh, I've got to get out of here. Where can I hide?
Who is that wearing my oversized shoes? You think just anyone can honk and giggle? You made me a punchline! I'll make you pay with your funny bone! I'll twist your neck like a balloon!
Distinguished guests, clowns, and showmen, brace yourself for an unexpected encore! For this and join the fun!
Smiling takes less muscles than running! Your exhales are as red as my nose! Would it kill you to smile? Ever slipped on a banana peel?
Who knows?
I'll let you see those funny bones!
You scared my thing up!
Not a rough house!
Tragedy?
This was supposed to be my funny bone! My last!
Will not be forgotten.
If you're gonna break me, then you must be the least favorite.
Cast into the night.
Final act.
That's right. Push me further. Yes, challenge me. Show me what you're made of.
Did I feel something? I wasn't ready to go out.
I need to... my face! Do to me. Wrong inside. Do you have anything going on? You can't touch me. The show must go on. Not my baby. My final act.
New to Atlantic City? Or are you lucky enough to live here?
Man, I could go for a ripper. Not the chainsaw kind. No, the one with
all
the
this
bud
talk of
all the toppings.
You couldn't pay me enough to join the Baron Rangers.
I heard the news. Showmen are gonna have his head. Probably would have been nicer to cut off a limb or two. As promised, a taste of the devil himself. Now, don't you go blabbing about where you got it. Stan's got a tight ship to steer. Now, didn't I just say I got a tight ship to steer? Even if we did have such a doe snooping around the family, who finally got too damn entitled for her own good, I wouldn't tell you nothing about that. Of course not. I wouldn't tell you how useless it would be to go after that little girl. We'd have to have a big damn reason to send guys that far away. And that girl ain't it. See, I wouldn't tell you about any of that. And that's why they count on Stan. You understand why, now that I've spelled it out for you? Now don't you forget what Stan did for you. Capiche?
Must have left something. Where did I screw up?
Tell me you have the dose. You're a lifesaver. All right, Abby. Down the hatch.
Then? Mom. And... who are you again? Feels... nice. Mess? Oh, right. Guess I messed up pretty bad, huh?
This is just temporary. We need to find you a real solution. An antidote. You got into this, Abs. Do you know anything about getting off it?
Well, maybe Dad would have told me if he hadn't cut me out. But that's all water under the bridge, though. Everything's dandy now. We're in West Virginia. It's a new start. No more jobs, no more Dad. Everything's good. It has to be.
Dad? Thing is, I've tried to get answers from him about all kinds of things. But if he knows something about Devil's Blood, it has to still be in there somewhere. Maybe you'll have better luck than me. Look, I know it's awkward, but would you try talking to him?
Now, there's no use rehashing all of that. We got you the blood, didn't we? That's what matters.
We? Don't tell me you went with them.
Well, what's with the accusatory tone? I helped, didn't I?
You helped? Why don't you tell me what actually happened? Color me surprised.
Oh, I'll spill the beans. They're going to fall out eventually. When I heard you had a way to fly to Atlantic City, I saw an opportunity to redeem myself, to steal the stage and show them Evelyn Russo, the fearless songstress, to remind the audience what they loved about me. But the showman found out before I could do anything, and it was all for the better. I don't know what possessed me. Going on stage without a proper act prepared, it would have been a disaster.
Are you crazy? You're lucky you made it back alive. When will you think about us for once? What you're leaving behind?
And when will you think about me? What you're asking of me, what you've taken from me. Oh, it's no use. Nothing ever works out how it should. And the life I wanted is gone.
That's all you have to say? Nothing ever changes, huh? Whatever. Let's not argue about this right now. We need to focus on Abby. Hey. Thanks. You saved my sister's life. I wonder what Pop knows.
What is that glowing concoction people drink around here? Nuka-shine? I won't be caught dead serving that radioactive slop.
There has to be some way to help Abby. Hang in there, Abs.
The wayward. More like the bedraggled. I don't want their business anyway.
Oh, it's you! Who were you again?
No shopping for miles. Not even a convenience store. And the way these Appalachians decorate their vending machines? Just a travesty.
Helping the family out? Oh, no, that's dangerous work. I hope you're being safe about it.
I wonder what Pop knows.
Are there any songwriters around here? I may be doomed to search my own feelings for inspiration. Horrid!
Abby, in trouble? She...
Some way to help Abby.
If only I could have... If only I could have... If only I could have... spent more time with her.
I'm not sure how much longer I can survive outside the city.
Hang in there, Abs.
Abby. Darling. Such a strong child.
Where is everybody? Does no one want to drink in these godforsaken hills? To dance?
There has to be some way to help Abby.
Split ends and no hope of a salon. I'm deteriorating.
I wonder what Pop knows. So what did Pop have to say? Anything comprehensible? Pop. So he's not totally gone. Well, that's reassuring. Or upsetting. Haven't decided yet and don't have time to.
No one want to drink in these
Well, if he won't help us, we'll need more of a Hail Mary. I agree. Ever since Abby mentioned Pop, I've been racking my brain, trying to remember anything he might have told me. I remember he would take business trips to the city center. That's government territory, so it always struck me as out of character. He told us he had a warehouse there. Never said what it was for, and I never found out either. If he really was involved with Devil's Blood, though, maybe that place has something to do with it. Maybe the family is keeping stock there. Even an antidote if we're lucky. That's right, it's a lead. It could come to nothing, but it's worth a shot. Better than twiddling our thumbs while Abby wastes away. Alright, we'll need to borrow that vertibird of yours again. I'm coming with you this time. We'll fly into downtown, and I'll get us in contact with an old friend of mine familiar with the rumors. She'll know where to go from there.